I'd like to welcome everyone to Leslie Bird Henderson Gymnasium, and site tonight for the Cyclones, the Lady Cyclones, taking on Watson Chapel. Because of the COVID restrictions and regulations, they have taken away the visitors' side, and they've put the benches over on the far side, so we're kind of regulated to the corner, but that's okay. They've been nice enough to allow us to stream this game, so we're bringing it to you live. Lady Cyclones not going to play JV tonight, so that's why they expected a 5:30 start time. The boys' JV game ran a little long, so that's why we're a little bit behind the 5:30 tip-off for the girls' game. They played JV boys game only. The JV boys for Russellville had to come back, but they ended up winning 58-54. Had a great third quarter, really hot from the three-point line to take the lead, then it went back and forth in the fourth quarter, and the Cyclones winning at 58-54. We'll have senior boys action coming up after this. About 4 minutes away from introductions for the Lady Cyclones and the Lady Wildcats. Welcome, everyone, to Watson Chapel High School. The Lady Cyclones getting ready to take on the Lady Wildcats here at Leslie Bird Henderson Gymnasium. We'll give you the starting lineups. First, for the home team, the Lady Wildcats of Watson Chapel. Now, they're going to start off with 5'4" junior, number 5, Tatiana Barbie. Number 20, Abriana Dindy, a 5'8" senior. Number 32, Dekira Kintel, a 5'8" senior. Number 35, Anicia Atkins, a 5'6" junior, and number 52, Akia Murphy, a 5'7" junior. They're coached by Coach Leslie Henderson, who this gymnasium is named after, maiden name Bird, and she's been the coach here for a long time, won multiple state championships here. She was a graduate assistant under John Sutherland from the University of Arkansas Lady Razorbacks, and I don't know if she's been here ever since, but she's been here a very long time. Like I said, multiple state championships. I think I might have said national. I meant state championships here for the Lady Wildcats. Coach Henderson has won. For the Lady Cyclones, they come into this ball game 3-2 on the season, 0-1 on the road, and their starting lineup looks like this: a 5'9" sophomore guard, number 0, Courtney Nesbitt; 5'6" freshman guard, number 3, Brenna Burke; a 5'11" junior guard, number 10, Jaden Court; 5'11" senior forward, number 25, Pilar Handy, and 6-foot freshman forward, number 35, Talia Ely. They're coached by, of course, Ryan Court. In his first season here, his 17th season coaching. He's been a boys coach up until this year. He's coached coached his daughter before. It's just his first year as a high school girls head coach. 363 wins for Coach Court, and 3 of them here as a Lady Cyclone coach. You can see the Lady Cyclones getting introduced right now in their road black uniforms with red and white trim. We'll mention to you throughout the evening where they're sitting is usually the visitor side. They push back the bleachers and put the benches on that side to space out the benches for both teams. There's not a lot of room on this other side, and that's where the scores table is. So that's got to be hard to get used to coaching, I would think.
Well, it's difficult when you have your bench on one side and the scores table where people check in on the other side.
Yeah.
You have to give them hand signals or get their attention that you're wanting to sub.
Right. They're going to check in on that far side, but, yeah, like you said, the scores table's got to pay attention. Of course, when there's a foul, they go and tell the scores table, so the coaches have to really listen in, really watch the scoreboard and see if they can put it up there correctly. So communication's a little bit more difficult, but you got to do what you got to do in this day and age. And they've been nice enough to allow us, like I said, to bring this game to you. We're sitting in the corner here. That's okay. We'd rather be here than in the parking lot, wouldn't we?
Oh, yeah.
Lady Wildcats in their home whites with gold and dark gray anthracite trim. They're talking to Coach Court. I'm not sure what they're talking about over there. They're pointing down. Oh, they're pointing the coach's box, but so he's got to be on that side? Okay. Oh, he was just sitting in his chair.
Yeah.
I know he hadn't been warned, but that's pretty funny. We'll talk to him about getting warned before they're switching chairs. He is an assistant coach. In the corner, it's hard to see over here because like I said, where we're located, so we'll try to keep you up there. There's a little portion of the court we can't see, and we see the Lady Cyclones turn the ball over.
Well, I think it's a jump ball.
Yep. Traveling is the call. A little late call. I was wondering if they were going to get her for traveling, but they do. Pilar Handy gets it in bounds. This Brenna Burke. 3-pointer on the way by Court. No good. The long rebound coming to Dindy. Ball tipped out of bounds by Brenna, but last touch by Watson Chapel.
Good defense.
Yeah.
By Burke. She's not playing like a freshman the last couple of games.
No, she hasn't played like a freshman all year. Not scared or timid at all. Here she is in the corner. Catch and shoot. 3-pointer. Off the mark. Lady Cyclones with a couple open looks at 3. Just haven't got anything to fall yet. Pressuring in the backcourt even after a missed basket. We'll get a foul called on Russellville. This is going to be on Talia Ely, her first. The team's first and the game's first. We have no score, just a minute 9 seconds into this game. Appreciate you joining us here on Cyclone Booth YouTube, your source for all Cyclone and Whirlwind sports. Nice feed underneath, goes to Dindy, who hits the layup. That's the game's first points, 2-0. Watson Chapel with the lead. Alternating possession stays with Russellville. Now, it looked like Nesbitt just slipped. We saw quite a few slips in the JV boys game right before this one. Here's Jaden. Too hard off the backboard. Rebound. Dindy's got it. Check that. Yeah, that is Dindy with it. They tried to go wide open underneath. It was tipped away. I think Ely got the first hand on it. and then went out of bounds on Russellville. Barbie with the inbounds pass. Mishandled that in the corner, needs some help. Little 10-footer is good by Kintle. 4-0 our score. Watson Chapel with the lead. Nesbitt there, cross-court pass. Extra pass in the corner. Here's Burke. Three-pointer won't go. Rebound underneath Ely with a power dribble. Little hook shot won't go. Follows her own shot. Good job, Talia. Lady Cyclones on the board. There's a steal underneath. Nesbitt. Just like that, we're tied. Courtney with the steal and the layup.
That full court pressure is paying off.
Yeah. This one, they beat us down the floor. Got the shot and the foul. This will be the second team foul called on the Lady Cyclones, the first on Brenna Burke. And Dakira Kintle with the and-one. Made it. She's got 5 points. 7-4 our score. Watson Chapel with the lead. Thought about it. There she goes. Pulls the trigger. No good. Rebound is number 5, Barbie. Quickly down the floor. Bounce pass. Boy, that was almost to nobody there. They'll kick it out. Nesbitt's going to chase it down. Nesbitt going the other direction. Stops. Under control. Good job, Courtney. She's got 4 points. The Lady Cyclones within a point at 7-6. .423 left to play here in the first quarter. Underneath. Missed the shot. Burke. She's going to push it up the floor and slow it down just briefly. Nesbitt takes it baseline. Her pass is picked off. They read that one and crashed down on that. I'll throw it away. They're going to say it belongs to Watson Chapel. And now Coach Court for Russellville wants to take a timeout. 7-6 our score, 3:56 left to play here in the first quarter. Lady Cyclones trailing 7-6. Because sound travels, I don't know if you guys could hear it watching, but Coach Court getting on his team, he said they were jogging instead of running the floor. He wants them running, being more aggressive. Turnaround jumper won't go. Handy with the rebound. Coach challenges you like that sometimes. We'll see how they respond, especially in transition next time they get in transition. Nesbitt cross-court pass to Burke. Back around to Nesbitt. Courtney going to drive, and she's fouled on her way to the basket. They haven't stopped her from driving yet.
That's a good good drive by Courtney. She saw the opening there of the lane and just took it to the basket.
Yeah, they're playing off of her a little bit, and that either means maybe they don't know her or they're not quick enough. And they didn't post who the foul was on. It's the first foul called on.
It's 32.
First foul called on Lady Wildcats. Still don't have it posted, but we assume that's what it's on, who it's on. She missed both free throws, though. Lady Cyclones still trail by a point, trapping in the backcourt. On the move, it's a 2-on-2, taking all the way, missed the layup. Gracie Campbell checked in during that free throws, and she's in there. As a pull-up jumper by Court, no good. Campbell with the rebound goes back up, no good, but she's fouled. And he's going to the line to shoot 2.
Game like this, free throws become so important.
Yeah, so far the Lady Cyclones not been a great free throw shooting team, but it's early in the season. Free throws no good. I mean to jinx them there, but they're 0 for 3 so far. Foul called on Tatiana Barbie. Her first and the team's second. Second free throw, no good. Gracie trying to battle to get a rebound. We have a foul called on Gracie. After that first free throw, number 4, Rain Thone, a 5'7" junior, checked in for the Lady Cyclones. Russell with 3 team fouls. Trailing 7-6, 2:58 left to play here in the first quarter. Beat Russell's press this time. You know, that's really going to come into play when we start playing with a shot clock next year. Takes you 9 seconds to beat the press, and there's a turnover. You're not going to have much time to run your offense, teams that play against Russellville.
Well, the key to a press is getting back so they don't get an easy layup on you.
Maybe that's what Coach Court was talking to him about, challenging them to run down the floor. Bounce pass inside from Campbell to Ely. They triple team her, kicks it out. Thone's open. Won't go. There's Gracie battling. Can't get the rebound. She found an opening in that zone. Lady Cyclones still trail by a point. We've gone a couple minutes without anybody scoring. Here's a 3-point try. Grazes the iron, no good, but they get the follow, no good. And Brenna had the rebound knocked from her hands, and she got hit in the head. Her headband comes off. That should have been a foul call there. She was kind of looking at the officials saying, hey, obviously got hit in the head. Pass never got to Ely. It was swatted away. Battling for the loose ball. It'll be a jump ball, and it'll belong to Watson Chapel. We've had 3 jump balls here in this first quarter. Substitution on the far side is Raylyn Randall, 5'10" sophomore, replacing the Kira Kintel, who has 5 of Watson Chapel's 7 points. There's a trap and a steal. Nesbitt hit the layup. Oh, they got it for traveling.
She walked. Extra step.
She was part of that trap there with Campbell getting the turnover, but Lady Cyclones turn it right back. Here's a steal by Thone. Bounce pass to Campbell. Left-handed layup is good. Gracie's first basket give the Lady Cyclones a lead, 8-7, and a timeout called by Watson Chapel. 1:33 left to play here in the first quarter.
Good steal by Thone.
Yeah.
Easy layup for Campbell, and shooting it with her left hand.
Well, credit to Thone after she got the steal, went right on the attack, saw it was a 2-on-1, and if they guard the ball, you pass it to the open man. If they don't, you take it yourself.
So far in this first quarter, Russellville's press is beginning to work on Watson Chapel. I think you can see the pressure building, and seems like the players are getting a little tired after.
Well, maybe Coach Henderson, maybe that's why she called the timeout. Probably wanted to design something against this press, but they know Russellville presses, and they have not reacted to it very well. Running the baseline, which you can do after a made basket. Lady Cyclones with an 8-7 lead. There's 1:27 on the clock. This is getting close to a 10-second violation. That's got to be 10-second. Oh, they're going to bail him out with a foul. 1:22 left on the clock. That's got to be 10 seconds.
Who'd they call that on?
They haven't posted it yet. We're way away from the scores table. They'll flash it up here in a second. Minute 22 left to play here in the first quarter. They get it in. They don't want to attack. They're going to back up a little bit. In the corner here, looking cross-court pass off the fingertips. The Lady Cyclones are going to get it here. Minute 5 left to play here in the first quarter. Leading by 1. It's their largest lead of this first quarter. Nesbitt faking a three. Under a minute. Crossover dribble. Burt. Bounce pass underneath to Ely, and they said she stepped on the end line. Russell turning it back over with 48.5 seconds left. In the game for Lady Cyclones, Paige Thomas, a 5'11 junior. And also Zariah Willis, a 5'4 sophomore guard. And you can see Coach Court saying if we're going to play up-tempo, we're going to use a lot of bodies, and he's got them to use. And a steal there. No, they give it right back, and they throw it off the Lady Cyclones. Great job there by Willis, almost getting that steal. Heads-up play there by Jimenez for Watson Chapel. Every person that comes into this gym is going to walk right in front of us. Just so you know, that's the only place we could be. 36 seconds left, and they threw it away.
That's about 3 times that they've thrown that ball away underneath the basket. The pressure of that press is getting to them. And all 3 times, they pretty much had a person open.
They're rushing a little bit. There's Court with it. And thrown back to Court. They set a screen for her. She's open from the right side. 3-pointer won't go. Whistle before the shot. I don't know if they would count anyway. It's going to be a foul underneath. No, they're going to call foul. Yeah, the foul underneath on Paige Thomas. That'll be her first. Team's 5th. $19 seconds left. Watson Chapel in the front court. They got an open layup. They hit it. They got the lead. 9-8. Willis with it with 6 seconds to shoot. 4, 3, 2. Get off the 3 and nailed it. Great time for Jaden's first field goal of the first quarter, knocking down that 3 on the buzzer. Lady Cyclones leading it 11-9 at the end of the first quarter. Lady Cyclones with a 11-9 lead to start the second quarter. And they were led by Courtney Nesbitt in that first quarter with 4 points. 3 points for Jaden Court, 2 points each for Gracie Campbell and Talia Ely. Watson Chapel, Kentel had 5 points. Sorry, go ahead.
They finally posted that foul. We didn't know it was on Gracie Campbell, so she's picked up 2 fouls.
Lady Cyclones will get the ball to start the second quarter. Lady Cyclones coming off back-to-back losses, anxious to get a victory. Get that bad taste out of their mouth. It's Willis, Campbell, Thone, Thomas, and Court on the floor for Russellville. Thone's open right side. 3-pointer, nothing but net for Rain Thone. Lady Cyclones leading 14-9, keeping the pressure up. This time Watson Chapel beating it down the floor. And what do we got? We got a foul. 2 officials blew the whistles, waiting to see which one got it. This one out here on the wing called the foul on Russellville. That was on
Paige Thomas.
I was on Paige Thomas, her second. And the 16th foul on the Lady Cyclones. There's Paige with a steal. Thone in the front court. Gets to the court. Court on the right side there, taking it baseline. Paige feeds it out left side. They'll reverse it back around. Jaden Court from way downtown. Off the iron, no good. Rebound controlled by Watson Chapel's Barbie in the front court. Barbie number 5 with it on the right wing. Here's a 15-footer off the mark. Rebound thrown. Coach Court wants him to hurry up the floor. This is thrown in the corner. Gives it baseline to Thomas. Pass tipped off and taken away by Watson Chapel. Well, they had a man open on the block. Kick it out in the corner. Three-point try. This one no good. Backside rebound, up and in. That's our Brianna Dindy. She's got 4 points. Lady Cyclones lead is 14-11. Underneath, there's Paige Thomas getting the feed, scoring on the right block. Paige gives the Lady Cyclones back a 5-point lead. There's a steal by Russellville. Gracie Campbell with the layup. And another timeout by Watson Chapel. You know, even when they're not getting steals, they're making Watson Chapel play their speed. And getting a steal there and a layup, that's there by Gracie Campbell, who's got 4 points. The Lady Cyclones with their largest lead of this first quarter at 7 points.
Well, you can tell that Watson Chapel is having a hard time as far as this pace that Russellville has set. And they're playing a tight defense, Russellville is, and it's paying off right now with those 2 steals.
Lady Cyclones, who will not play again until a week from tonight, they'll be on the road at Springdale. It'll be a girls' game only, junior varsity girls and varsity girls. Their next home game will not be till a week from Friday when both the boys and girls host Fayetteville at Cyclone Arena. Usually near this time we're talking about semester tests, but Russellville School is going to do semester tests when they come back from Christmas break because of the late start due to COVID. Russellville leading 18-11, 5:39 left to play here in the first half. Appreciate you joining us here on Cyclone Booth. Aaron Duval, Mickey Duval bringing you high school basketball action. We got senior boys coming up after this. Started this game a little early because there was no JV girls game. So that's why the early tip-off. Almost a steal by Russellville. Not a steal, but a turnover.
Again, it's that pressure defense, full court.
During that timeout, Handy and Burt checking in for the Lady Cyclones. A couple substitutions coming in for Watson Chapel, including Kentel, who's got 5 of their 11 points. Checks back in the game. Well, 18-footer driving around her man, no good. Gracie Campbell trying to keep it alive. She chases it down on the wing. Campbell giving Russell an extra possession. Burke, three-pointer, no good. Campbell trying to get offensive rebound, pushed down, no call. Russell gets the offensive rebound anyways. It goes straight to Burke. Inside to Handy, turnaround jumper, off the glass and in. Pilar Handy with her first basket. Lady Cyclones lead by 9. 20-11, and Watson Chapel just threw the ball away.
That's about their 4th time of throwing the ball away against that press.
(20-11) our score. Lady Cyclones with the lead. Two-three zone for the Wildcats. You get a good look at it there. Using a screen to get thrown open left side. Three-pointer won't go. Pilar trying to get the rebound. It was knocked out of bounds. And last touch by Russellville. I think Handy was expecting it to be called in favor of Russellville. Substitution coming in for Watson Chapel. This is Atkins, number 35, into the game. Beat the press this time. Double team near midcourt. They do get the pass away. Inside. Got position on Russellville. 20-13 our score. Lady Cyclones lead by 7. Three-pointer on the way, no good. And with the rebound is Randall. Here comes Watson Chapel. They got away with a walk there. Arnie missed shot there. Russell not cleaning up the defensive boards as well. Three-pointer off the mark. And whistle foul called on Lady Cyclones. This is 7 fouls called on Russellville. So it'll be a 1-and-1 situation. And that foul called on number 10, Jaden Court. I thought it was 7 fouls. They haven't put it up yet, but okay, it's 6 fouls. So they're checking that right now, checking if it's 6 or 7. Okay, we had it for 7. So it is going to be a 1-and-1 for Watson Chapel. This is Atkins at the line. He throws no good. Last touch by Russellville. That's just unfortunate there. It just went off Russell's hands. 3:17 left to play here in the first half. Lady Cyclones with a 20-13 lead. There's a steal by Nesbitt, all alone for the layup.
As she saw that pass coming, just stepped in front.
She's got 2 buckets off steals, 6 total points for Courtney, and Lady Cyclones back up by 9. And Burke going to tie him up, jump ball. It belongs to Watson Chapel. (22-13) our score. Lady Cyclones lead. Just under 3 minutes to play. Ball tipped into the backcourt. Can Courtney get it? No, she can't. She hits the deck. A collision there. Just now getting up. Seems to be okay. And now she tips the ball away. Nesbitt got a hand on it. Lady Cyclones with the steal. In the corner, that's Stone. No go. Court with the rebound and whistle and foul on what? They call a foul on Russellville? They did. They called it on Jaden Court. That's her second. That's the 8th team foul called on Russellville, and that gets some fans upset. I don't know about that one.
Well, the referee on the outside is the one who called it. And the foul occurred on the inside underneath the basket.
That'll be a 1-and-1 for Atkins. Got this one. Missed the front end last trip down the floor. Lady Cyclones in a little bit of a foul trouble. They have 3 players with 2 fouls now. Something you got to watch here with 2:30 left to play here in the first half. Second free throw, no good. Nesbitt getting the rebound. Russell with an 8-point lead. Here's Burke from the corner. Three-pointer won't go. 2:11 left to play here in the first half. High off the glass, no good. Ely there to clean up the defensive boards there. Burke taking it all the way. Nobody stopped penetration. She's going to draw the foul. This will be on number 3, Jimenez, her first, just the 3rd team foul on Watson Chapel.
I think they were expecting Burke to throw the ball to the corner.
They put up 4 team fouls now, but they've only been whistled for 3. What I have anyway. They actually had 2 and they put up 3 and 4, so it might have been a mistake or maybe a correction. First free throw was good there by Brenna, her first to the game. Hit the second one. Didn't want to say that she's a 100% free throw shooter on the season. You never want to say that as they're stepping to the line. I can say it afterwards. She gives the Lady Cyclones a 10-point lead. 24-14, a minute 45 left. All tipped away by Nesbitt once again. Coming in, left side. Layup good. 8 points for Courtney Nesbitt. She's averaging 9 points a game, and a third timeout taken by Watson Chapel. Lady Cyclones with a 26-14 lead with a minute and a half left to play here in the first half. You get 5 timeouts a game, and Coach Henderson has used 3 here in the first half. It's tough to pass through hands, and that's what they did. They tried to throw it over the top of Nesbitt. She just swatted it down. Going the other direction. See the double team. They get the pass off just in time. Little give and go. It's tipped out by Nesbitt, but straight to Jimenez. She misses the 18-footer. There's Ely with the rebound. Here come the Lady Cyclones. Thone gets it to Ely on the baseline. Double team. Gave it back to Thone. It went through her hands. Here comes the Lady Wildcats. We'll stop and go. It's almost like the time sometimes they're waiting on the trap because they hesitate, and Lady Cyclones are right there. They're trapped without a dribble here. They do get the pass off. Now an open look. Jimenez takes it, misses the 3. Ely with the rebound, and we got a foul called on Watson Chapel. That'll be on Kentel, her second, I believe, and the 5th team foul, 4th or 5th, we're not sure. I only have 4 total. The scoreboard shows 5. But there's 36 seconds left to play in the first half. Lady Cyclones with a 12-point lead. That's all that matters. Burke thought about it. Passes it up. We can get that open look here in just a moment. Got a little bit more time to work the ball around. Inside. Nice play by Court. A flop not called. Not that good an actress underneath there. Court with 5 points. Lady Cyclones have doubled Watson Chapel's score. 10 seconds, 9 seconds. Turnaround jumper. It's good. Dental has 6. 3 seconds. 2 seconds. Burke misses that one. Lady Cyclones, not too many things went wrong for them in that first half. They lead it here, especially that second quarter. Lead it here 28-16. They led by 2 at the end of the first quarter, lead by 12 here at the half. We're going to step away and some totals for you, and we'll be right back. Lady Cyclones leading at 28-16 over Watson Chapel at the half. Here.
Keep it in family, boy.
See Dr. Carter waving. If you know him, text him. Tell him appreciate the wave. See some of the Russellville faithful that have made the trip. They're sitting right below us. There's Trey Allen's mom passing in front. There's Dad. Some of the boys have gotten here already. They're the Campbells. Making the drive here to Watson Chapel. They said they canceled the JV girls game, and so we expected this game time to be about 5:30. It was about 10, 15 minutes behind schedule, and the JV boys won their ball game 58-54. And we'll have senior boys coming up after this. Pretty good first half for the Lady Cyclones.
It was a lot of steals on that. Courtney Nesbeth just did a fantastic job as far as jumping into the passing lane and stealing, making some layups. Our three-pointers were off a little. We were only 2 of 13, but Gracie Campbell and Ely having 3 rebounds apiece, staying on those boards. Watson Chapel was 0 for 4 as far as the three-point shot. So Russellville playing a good tight defense this first half, but that full-court press is really making a difference in this game.
Yeah, I almost wish I was keeping steals. We can't keep everything, obviously, but that is something I'd be interested in as the Lady Cyclones really have stepped that up. And surprisingly, Watson Chapel's not played against the press very well. So Lady Cyclones lead it here at the half, 28-16. We'll give you the scoring totals for Lady Cyclones. They were led by Courtney Nesbitt, who has 8 points in that first half. 5 points for Jaden Court. 4 points for Gracie Campbell. 3 points for Rain Thone, and 2 points each for Pilar Handy, Paige Thomas, and Brenna Burke. Lady Cyclones 2 of 6 from the free throw line. Watson Chapel's 2 of 4 from the free throw line. They were led by Brianna Dindy, who had 8 points in that first half, and 5 points from Dakira Kentel, who actually had all her points in the first quarter. She had 5 of their first 7 points and did not score. Nobody really in foul trouble for Watson Chapel. However, for the Lady Cyclones, if you count 2 fouls in foul trouble, okay, then Jaden Court, Paige Thomas, and Gracie Campbell with 2 apiece. Watson Chapel only 1 player in foul trouble, again, with just 2 fouls. Lady Cyclones will play again a week from tonight at Springdale. It'll be a girls' game only. They will not play at home on Friday night. That will be boys only. Junior varsity boys at 6, not 5. At 6 o'clock, and the senior boys will follow a little around 7:30, a little after, and hosting Conway, and that'll be on Friday night at Cyclone Arena. Both teams will be in action again a week from Friday night at Cyclone Arena as they host Fayetteville. That's before both teams go on break. However, they do play over the Christmas break. They have 3 games scheduled, and one of them's away at Rogers Heritage, and then they host Rogers and Mount St. Mary and Little Rock Catholic, all that coming during the break before conference season begins in January. We're going to step away and be back in just a couple minutes with the second half. Appreciate you joining us here on Cyclone Booth. If you haven't already, click subscribe. It won't cost you or charge you anything. What will happen is you'll be alerted anytime we go live. And here on Cyclone Booth, we're very thankful that we're getting to put some whirlwind games on here, and also a swim meet this past Saturday. The swim team is in action today. It's a road game, though. I don't know if you call it a road game. I guess a road match. But, yeah, click subscribe. We're almost near 2,000 subscribers. I think that's fantastic. If you didn't get a chance, check out our interview with Coach David Wheeler. We were gracious enough to get an interview with him Sunday afternoon right before he addressed the Cyclone Booster Club, and he sat down with us. He was going through the weight room. He designed the weight room, and that was, of course, he didn't actually get to coach in it, but he got to design the weight room in the new facility, and he was looking over it. And we got to pull him aside and talk to him about 9 minutes. If you haven't taken a look at it, take a look at it. It's great. The only bad thing I can say about it is about the last 30 seconds, the light went off because we were sitting so still, the motion detector, and it caused the light to go off. And I was kidding saying that the school district didn't pay their light bill, but that's why. Lady Cyclones leading 28-16 and start the second half with the basketball. Now, sometimes when we're talking about the pressure defense by Russellville, even if you don't get the steal, as long as you don't give up an easy bucket, you're wearing that other team down. We talked about that in the first half a little bit. 3 seconds in lane. Here's the call.
Well, Russellville's backed off a little bit on their pressure.
They have. Maybe the foul trouble a little bit. Maybe. Gracie Campbell knocking it out of bounds, but it'll stay with Watson Chapel. It's Campbell, Burke, Nesbitt, Ely, and Court. Nesbitt 8 points in that first half, and I think 6 of the points came off layups. And there's Nesbitt again jumping in there, almost taking out the official, getting hit with the basketball. I've done good. I haven't called Courtney Cheyenne yet all year, but I figure it's coming sometime point during her career. Cheyenne's her older sister. Lady Cyclones getting a turnover there. You know, since I said it, that probably means it's going to happen soon. Campbell goes inside to Ely. Turnaround jumper, won't go. Trying to keep it alive. She tipped it out to the wing, but Watson Chapel has it. There's a double team near half court, causing an errant pass.
Watson Chapel's playing like they've never played against a double team this year. They just seem so confused.
Yeah, they're making some bad passes, and even the ones that are caught sometimes it's really dangerous, just trying to throw it over the top every single time. Coach Keister would get on to him about that. Here's a steal by Watson Chapel and a bad pass by Russellville. Ely knocking the ball away. Russellville can't save it in bounds. Yeah, Coach Keister used to teach us about stepping to the side and using that bounce pass effectively when you're without a dribble. Ely again knocking it away, but again Watson Chapel keeping possession there. Going inside near the baseline. Kicks it out. Here's Jimenez. Three-pointer rolls in. You know, I think that's their first three-pointer of the ball game.
Yes, it is.
Lady Cyclones' lead is now single digits, 28-19. Here's Jaden, three-pointer, won't go. Ely in perfect position there to get the rebound. Ball was knocked away, though, and whistle traveling is the call on number 20, Dindy. So Lady Cyclones will get it underneath their own basket. Leading 28-19, 5:58 left to play here in the third quarter. Court drives around her man here. Little pull-up 15-footer is good.
Yeah, smart play by Court, not taking it all the way in, possibly getting called for a charge.
Yeah, she's got 7 points there. Nesbitt again knocking the ball away. It sounds like a broken record with that. 30-19, Lady Cyclones leading. 5:41 left to play here in the third quarter. Jimenez mishandled it, and that was actually tipped back in bounds by Coach Henderson. And she's laughing about it, like, what was I thinking? She
just trying to help out.
Yeah, there's nothing wrong with that. Hey, Coach Henderson's a player. A three-pointer. Was that Gracie Campbell knocking that down?
Yes, it was.
And a timeout called by Watson Chapel. That's their next to last timeout. Yeah, I'm pretty sure that was Gracie with that three. That's her second three of the season, her first three of the game. They haven't posted that. I just kind of shielded there by the backboard, and I'm looking to see if they post who that was.
I thought it was Gracie.
Yeah.
Sometimes it's difficult for me to tell the 30 from the 10.
Watson Chapel winning multiple state titles under Coach Henderson. It was Coach Bird before that. And I said pregame she was a graduate assistant for John Sutherland, the University of Arkansas Lady Razorbacks back in the day. And now they post that three. That is for Campbell, but they have her for 5 points. I have her for 7. They're missing a couple points somewhere. She's got 7. Court has 7. Nesbitt leading the way with 8 points. Lady Cyclones lead at 33-19. After this timeout, Russell's, they huddled very quickly, but they've just been sort of chilling over there on the sidelines. They've been ready. Ready to go. Now they fixed Gracie Campbell. They got her with 7 points now. So, yeah, they get it fixed. I like how they have it where you can see the players on the floor, how many points that person has. 33-19. Three-point try missed, and the player that hit that shot the three, she came down awkward. She's limping. Number 15 over here, and she's in a little bit of pain. If they notice that, they can stop it. She's drawing court. Here's Campbell with a three-pointer. That one won't go. Dindy with the rebound, getting off to Jimenez. And she's trapped. She stopped dribbling right across the timeline. She stepped on the end line. Should have been over and back, and a jump ball is going to be called. Coach Court ran out there to half court to say she stepped on the end line because she had all 3 points, the ball and 2 feet in the front court. And the coach, the official on the backside has issued a warning to Coach Court for getting out of the coaching box. And he was just wanting the call. He was pointing it out. The official that was there just kind of grabbed him and said, hey, we got this. But the other official's the one that gave him the warning. 33-19, Lady Cyclones with the lead. And Nesbitt, another steal. Courtney in the front court. 2 on 3. Sees the number, is going to back it back out. Here's Burke, a long 3 try. This one won't go. Backside rebound underneath. Court putting it up and in. 9 points for Jaden. 35-19. The Lady Cyclones with the lead. 4:12 left to play here in the third quarter. Here's an open look on that right wing. An air ball. Ely with the rebound. She'll give it off to Brenna, and he'll bring it in the front court. Dribbles to the right elbow and back out again. And now Coach Court takes a timeout. 3:46 left to play here in the third quarter. The Lady Cyclones lead at 35-19.
Ely's just picked up her 6th rebound of the game. Playing good defense underneath the boards.
Yeah, she is. You know, we talked a little bit of this up just kind of off the air. We're talking during the boys JV game, and I said I do not understand why some people will cross the timeline. I think I may even said this last game. They'll cross the timeline and immediately stop dribbling because that back court acts as a third defender when you're playing against a team that traps quite a bit.
Well, if they're going to give Court a warning for getting out of that box, they need to give that warning also to the Lady Wildcats. Henderson, she was out of the box when she knocked the ball back into play.
Yeah.
So let's do it both ways here.
Coach Henderson is also the athletic director here. Has the gym named after her. She's been here a long time and been very successful here at Watson Chapel. We got to deal with her a little bit in preparation coming down here, and she was telling us about what they were doing and the fact they didn't have very much room because of the stands they'd taken. It could not have been nicer to us in preparation for us streaming it. We thank her and Watson Chapel for letting us stream this game. Lady Cyclones leading at 35-19. Burke on the right wing. Gives it up to Nesbitt. A high post is Court, the low post is Ely. They've set a screen over here for Campbell, but Nesbitt going to take it herself. Pull-up jumper is good. And Courtney's in double figures.
Courtney's playing a good game overall, defensive and offensively.
She's going to get that average back up to double digits.
Yeah, she just picked up a foul.
Yeah, that's her first, I think. That's only the second foul called in this second half, one on each team. Lady Cyclones won the foul count, if you want to call it that, 10-4 in the first half. They're playing a lot more under control here in the second half. This is Jimenez in the corner now to Atkins. Right back to Jimenez. 3:06 left to play here in the third quarter. Kentel didn't realize how open she was. Turned around, shot the 15-footer. No good. Put back up. No good. Campbell has it. Gets it off to Burke. She's in the front court. Jump stop and whistle, and what's the call?
I think she got fouled.
Yep. I couldn't tell if he was going to call a travel, and by the time I looked down, the official didn't. He'd put his hand down. I didn't see if it was a fist or open hand. Substitutions, and because the benches are on the far side, the subs are opposite of the scorer's table, but they've closed off that visitor stands to allow their benches to have space. Gracie, three-pointer. Can't get the second one down. Tipped around a couple times. Gracie's got the rebound. Whistle foul underneath. Gracie's going to be hit with an offensive foul. It's her third. 2:43 left to play third quarter. Lady Cyclones lead it by 18. 37-19. Jimenez, a three-pointer, missed it. We got a foul. Was she on the line? So is it 2 free throws or 3 free throws? That foul's on Nesbitt, her second.
I thought she was on the line, so
we'll see.
We'll see if I'm right.
Yeah, I didn't see him hold out 2 fingers or 3 fingers. Free throw's good. Okay, it is 3. Saw Mr. Murray there hold up 2 fingers. Plus Russellville has substitutions coming in. They're coming in now after the second missed free throw. Rain Thone and Pilar Handy replacing Ely and Campbell. 2:32 left to play here in the third quarter. She got 2 of 3. She's got 5 points all here in the third. 37-21. Lady Cyclones lead by 16. They set a screen for Court, trying to go down low to Pilar, and she's fouled. Nice interior passing there, looking for that player down low. That's going to be on Jimenez, her second. Jimenez, a freshman. Nesbitt, the trigger man here on the baseline. Thone, open. Three-pointer. She's got 2 threes in this game. 40-21. Lady Cyclones lead it. Here's a steal on a bad pass. Court. Behind the back pass to Nesbitt. Oh, she missed a layup.
Missed it.
Oh, my goodness. She's smiling and laughing, so is Nesbitt.
I think she was shocked to get the ball.
Oh, my goodness. You don't think Jaden's going to give her a hard time for that. I bet she does all the way home. Here's a steal by Handy in the corner. There's Burke in the front court. She'll slow it up. 1:36 left to play here in the third quarter. There's Jaden. It was between the legs. Takes it inside. In the corner. Thone open. Missed the three. There's Courtney redeeming herself there with the putback. Lady Cyclones leading by 21 points, their largest lead of the game. Three-pointer from the corner. This one off the mark. Jaden there. Good box out. She's going to draw the foul. This on number 15, Deanna Massey, her first. Nesbitt with 12 points in this game. Now subs coming in. This is Barbie, one of the starters in for the Lady Wildcats in the game. And now, well, one player for Watson Chapel has run over here to the trash can in the corner and, well, is it okay to say
she threw up?
Yeah, threw up. Is that okay to say on the air? Yeah. Vomited?
Well, the official hollered.
Yeah, he was the only one that noticed, and so we were waiting on her, and she checks out of the game. Final minute of the third quarter. This is going to be a foul on number 35. Anesia Atkins, her first. That's Court in the corner. Driving around her man, floats it up, and rolls off the iron. Pilar goes back up, and she's fouled. She's going to the free throw line for the first time.
Getting in position to get that offensive rebound.
This is just her second trip to the free throw line this season. Of course, Pilar missed the first couple games with an ankle injury. Knocks down this one. Slowly working it back. It's both of them. Now I can say it. She's 3 of 3 on the season. Didn't want to say that she made a 1 of 1. Lady Cyclones leading at 44-21. Thone knocking it away and tipping it to Court. Jaden had to knock away from behind. Never saw the player coming. Watson Chapel had numbers if they wanted to use it, but they don't. 25 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Bounce pass down low. Good pass. Count the basket. Drew the foul. A good pass to Randall, who got the bucket. She has 2 points. I didn't see who the foul was on. They'll post it here in a little bit.
I think the foul was on Burt.
Massey has really been bothered by her ankle, and she's really moving slowly around midcourt. Free throw is no good. Nesbitt with the rebound. 15 seconds left to play here in the third quarter. Lady Cyclones leading it 44-23. Comfortably up. 2 seconds. 1 second. Got to get off quick. Lady Cyclones lead it after 3 quarters of play, 44-23. Russellville led by 2 at the end of the first quarter, led by 12 at the half, lead by 21 here. They trailed early and took the lead 8-7 on, I believe, a basket by Gracie Campbell. Memory serves. Possession error on the scoreboard showing towards home, but maybe they've already switched that. Lady Cyclones will have it. start the final quarter of play. We have senior boys action coming up after this. We're going to keep it all in the same video. Hopefully our internet connection is good enough. You never know about older gyms because sometimes you don't even know about new arenas. Courtney Nesbitt, that one won't go. The follow by Jaden is good, and Jaden's in double figures with 11. Second Lady Cyclone in double figures. Again, stopping that dribble as soon as they cross half court. Here's Jaden with the steal. They're yelling Wolf because she didn't see the person coming up right behind her. They'll lob it inside to Pilar. Double team, needs some help. Nesbitt out to Jaden, and
3 seconds.
Is that what we got?
I think it's
Nope.
3 seconds.
Got a foul called.
Foul.
25 or 35? It's 25.
25.
Okay. Pilar Handy, that'll be her second, is what I have her down for.
I thought they got us for 3 seconds there.
Yeah, we were dangerously close to that. Almost wish they would have instead of the foul. That's the 15th foul called on Lady Cyclones, 5 apiece on each team. And the defensive chant by the Lady Cyclone bench on that far side defense has really led the way for Russellville tonight. This one an unforced error. Lady Cyclones are going to get the turnover here. They've doubled Watson Chapel's score at 46-23. 7 minutes left to play in the ball game. This is Cord on the left wing. Take it baseline. She doesn't need much room at all. Just a little bit of daylight, and she can get up the shot. That's 13 points for Jaden. Good grief. I mean, you can't guard any better than that. Nice speed inside, hitting the shot is Kellis Kintle. Here's Nesbitt in the front court, taking it baseline.
Got foul.
Yep, blocking foul is going to be called. Stepped in there, tried to take a charge, but Raylan Kintle not quick enough there. That'll be the 6th foul on Watson Chapel, so one more to get to the 1-1. You know, the Lady Cyclones shot 1 free throw Friday night. They shot 0 against Sylvan Hills. They've shot 6, 7, 8 here tonight. There's a 3-point try by Court. Rolls off the iron. There's Burke. Backside to get the rebound. Pilar Handy, and she traveled with a basketball. Probably might have gotten whistled for the charge after that. Did make the shot. That's the 16th foul. I'm sorry, it would have been the 16th foul on Russell, but I guess if we had to pick, we'd rather take the travel. 48-25, and traveling is the call in the backcourt. Jimenez.
Yeah, that's pretty obvious.
Yeah.
Waiting to see if we would hear a whistle on that one.
Burt gets the call from Coach Court. Maybe work on spreading the floor here. Pilar faking the 15-footer, taking it all the way. Nice little move, even though she didn't get the shot. She gets the follow, though. That one won't go. Last touch by Watson Chapel. You know, even though you don't get the shot, really like that move by Pilar to get that open look.
Bad pass.
Yeah. She also got pushed there by Atkins, and she's whistled for the foul.
Seventh foul.
Yep,
Yeah.
17 foul. No put Jaden on the free throw line to shoot the 1-1. She's got 13 points this evening. 82% free throw shooter. Hits that one. She's got 14 now. 19 of 23 on the season from the free throw line. 5'11" junior, transferred in with her dad from White County Central. Second free throw is good. She's got 15. Well, she's averaging 16 a game, so she got to get another point somewhere. Lady Cyclones lead at 50-25. Inside quickly and drawing the foul will be Kintle. She's going to the free throw line to shoot 2. The foul's on Burke. That's number 3 on Brenna. Kendall's free throw's no good. 5:16 left to play here in the ball game. Lady Cyclones going to win this one, move to 4-2 on the season, get their first road victory of the season on just their second attempt. Once again, they'll be in action a week from tonight as they travel to Springdale. It'll be a girls' game only. They'll play JV game and then girls' game. We're going to do our best to bring it to you right here. Made me nervous when they said they were going to start this game at 5:30. I was worried we weren't going to be able to get here in time, but they ended up starting about 5:40. A jump ball will be called. And Jaden's slow to get up. They called the jump ball on that.
They had 3 people around her and knocked her to the floor.
Under 5 minutes to play. 50-26, Lady Cyclones. Way out in front. Nesbitt, how about that? Got the steal from her knees, was able to bounce it to Rain Thone, and she's going to draw a foul back the other side. We ought to be able to give Courtney an assist on that.
I like that aggressiveness toward the basket by Thone. She wasn't going to pull up. She was taking it all the way to the basket.
Rain's free throw is good. She has 7 points. Couple threes tonight. She's got 5 threes on the season. 67% free throw shooter coming into this game. 8 points for Rain. Russell up 52-26. Through the hands. 4:34 left. Substitution coming in for the Wildcats. This is Bethany Phillips, a 5'4" freshman, her first appearance. 2 freshmen on the team for Watson Chapel. Lady Cyclones with a couple of freshmen who got the start tonight. Thone in the corner. Jaden for 3. This one no good. Rebound tipped and controlled by Phillips for Watson Chapel. Dribble that side, you're going to draw Courtney Nesbitt. She floats it over the top of her. 3-pointer partially blocked there, but it's caught out of the air on the right block and double dribble. Double dribble's the call on Kentel. And Ely going to check in, replacing Pilar Handy. 4:04 left to play in the ballgame. Lady Cyclones lead by 26. Courtney all the way. 14 points for Courtney. This shot there, keeping it alive. Jimenez faking the 3, trying to drive around with a scoop pass because I thought it was off the hands of Murphy, but must have been touched by Lady Cyclones over on that far side. 3:30 left to play here in the ball game. Lady Cyclones leading at 52-26. Murphy getting in the corner, trying to go right back to Jimenez. Does. She'll dribble out to the 3-point line. All deflected by Nesbitt. Watson Chapel keeping it. This is Bethany Phillips with it. Bounce pass to Jimenez. 3:15 left. "15-footer, high arching shot in and out. Ely, boy, almost like she took that one away one-handed. Grabbed it with one hand and dribbled it to be able to keep that for Russellville. Lady Cyclones lead it by 26. Nesbitt all the way. Missed the layup there. Tipped and loose ball. Thone picks it up over there on the left wing. There's Gracie looking down low. Feeds it to Ely. Started left, comes back right. Little soft touch for Talia.
Just over the rim.
Yeah.
Good touch.
She's got 4. Make her 2 older sisters proud. 54-26. Almost sportsmanship rule time, right? I always get that confused. I think it's 30 in the fourth quarter. In football, it's 35 in the second half. 2:23 left. Lady Cyclones
I don't know who
going to come in with. I didn't see who it was fouling Russell, but they're going to come in with some substitutions. It's Paige Thomas, who's been in the game, along with Zariah Willis, who got in the game in the first half. Aaliyah Thomas, a 5'9" sophomore, and also Madeline Spears, a 5'5" sophomore in the game. Spears, number 15. Aaliyah, number 23. Free throw is good by Jimenez on the 1-and-1. She's now 3 of 4 from the line. She has 6 points tonight. They do have the sportsmanship rule going. Second free throw good. They blew that whistle so quick I didn't realize it was substitution. I thought it was some sort of lane violation, but it's not. 28-point lead for the Lady Cyclones, 56-28. This is Willis coming in from the right side. A crossover dribble. Lost her footing trying to push that ball to Spears. Couldn't. Spears knocking it away, but I think Madeline's going to be whistled for a foul. We'll walk it to the other end. Have senior boys action coming up after this. Cyclones and the Wildcats. This is Akia Murphy shooting the 1-and-1. Missed that one. Aaliyah Thomas with the rebound. Gets it off to Willis, and traveling is the call against Willis. Checking in for Lady Cyclones, number 13, Daniela Nunez, a 5'5" sophomore, and senior Chloe Bewley.
Wait a minute. It's still our
33.
ball.
Okay. I don't know what the call was then. I missed it. We'll take it. 21 seconds left. Lady Cyclones going to win easy on this one. Hasn't been close since the second quarter. They're trying to get a shot for Spears or somebody. Spears with 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Got to do something with it, and now we have a double dribble. And that's the end of the ball game. Lady Cyclones win it by a score of 56-28. Russell moving to 4-2 on the season. Give us just a minute to final totals here, and we'll bring those to you here in just a moment. There you see Sarah Velasquez walking. Good to see her. Not any kind of crutches. Had surgery on her MCL. They're expecting her to start being able to practice around Christmas and be ready for conference season, we hope. The Lady Cyclones win the ball game by a score of 56-28. They were led by Jaden Court, who had 15 points in the game. Also in double figures for Russell was Courtney Nesbitt, who had 14 points. 8 points for Rain Thone coming off the bench for Russellville. 7 points for Gracie Campbell. 4 points for Talia Ely and Pilar Handy. And 2 points for Paige Thomas and 2 points for Brenna Burke. For Watson Chapel, they were led by Aubriana Dindy with 8 points. Naomi Jimenez came off the bench and gave them 7 points. She was their second leading scorer. Lady Cyclones improved to 4-2 on the season. That's win number 364 in Coach Ryan Court's career, and number 4 here at Russellville. 1-1 on the road. Pretty good ball game for the Lady Cyclones. Like I said, they led it by 2 at the end of the first quarter, 11-9. Had a 12-point lead at halftime. It was that second quarter when they extended that lead. A couple of steals and buckets by Courtney Nesbitt, a three-pointer by Rain Thone, and it was a defense by Russellville that really showed out tonight.
It really was. I like their full court pressure. I like the double team. More than anything, I like the defensive rebounds. Ely had 7 altogether rebounds in this game. Campbell, I think, had 4. I had her down 4. Just did a great job on the boards. Gracie had 4. Hando had 3. So Court had 3 rebounds as well. So good defense is really what really set the tone for this game, and just did a great job overall.
Yeah, it really sparked the offense and really bothered Watson Chapel, and it was the difference in that second quarter. Lady Cyclones got comfortably up, didn't pressure as much in that second half, didn't need to, and they coast to a big win, a Mercy Rule win, even though they ends up being a 28-point victory. Lady Cyclones win it by a score of 56-28. Their next game will be at Springdale 1 week from tonight. Next time they're home is going to be a week from Friday with them and the boys hosting Fayetteville. We're going to step away from just a couple of minutes, but we'll keep the video going because we have senior boys action coming up here in just a moment with the Cyclones against the Wildcats of Watson Chapel. Welcome to Russellville Cyclone basketball. The Lady Cyclones winning, the JV boys winning. It's time to make it a sweep. How about that? Senior boys going to take on the Wildcats of Watson Chapel tonight. Russellville coming off a very tough loss. In fact, back-to-back losses, and they don't want to go under 500. They want to get back on the winning track. They're 2-2 on the season. This is their second road game. Or so on the road at Sylvan Hills for their first. Coached by Kyle Pennington. Coach Lewis, the assistant. They've been together 3 seasons here. It's their third season. 45 and 15 in 2.5 years. Not really a half year, I guess, 2 and the start of this one. Do the starting lineups as we get them. We've been given them for Watson Chapel, but wanted to do Russellville first since they were the visiting team, but have not posted yet. So we'll just look and announce it with them. How about that? Didn't do the national anthem, so we're wondering if we're going to do that here. I'm listening to see if they're going to do that. Nope, doesn't look like it. Okay, starting lineup for the Russellville Cyclones. Danye May, a 6-foot junior guard, number 1. Danye May. Grayson Sims gets a start, number 3, a 5'10 junior guard. Number 5, Marcus Jackson. He's a 6'6 junior forward. Savion Brock, number 11, a 6'6 junior. I'm sorry, 6'6 senior. And Trey Allen, a 6-foot senior guard, number 21. Trey averaging 18 points a game. Danye averaging 14 points a game. And for Watson Chapel, we'll go through these because I know I have these. 6-foot senior, number 0, Cameron Wilkins. Number 4, 6'7 junior, Antoine Imsweller. Number 10, Hampton Hall. He's a 6'3 junior. 6'3 junior, number 13, Christopher Fountain. And 6'2 sophomore, number 25, Braden Thomas. Well, obviously the most imposing figure there on that starting 5 is Antoine Imsweller, 6'7 junior. Number 4. Watson Chapel in their home white uniforms with gold trim. Russellville in their road black with red and white trim. Watson Chapel coached by Marcus Adams. Ready for the opening tip. Imsweller against Brock. Tip straight up, and Watson Chapel controls it. Going inside to Imsweller. Nice little move. Double clutch. He missed the shot, but got the foul called. It's going to be on Savion, his first.
Something we're going to have to guard against.
Yeah.
That big guy working the inside.
First free throw's good. Game's first point. Wildcats lead it by a point. Second one rolls in there. Apologize for the people in front. Everybody that comes to the stands is going to walk in front of us. That's just the nature of where we're sitting. A whistle, a foul, and called closely already. This foul is going to be on number 10, Hampton Hall, is first. Russell inbounded on the right baseline. The foul away from the basketball, and it's on Trey Allen, number 21. He's somebody that we really need to keep out of foul trouble. Hey, they picked up his first foul in the first minute. Wildcats leading it 2-0. A drive, loose ball underneath. Grayson Sims down on the floor is going to cause a jump ball, and Russellville will get it.
Yeah, good defense there.
Good hustle there, Grayson. And Trey Allen will take it left side. Try the pick and roll. It wasn't there. Here come the Wildcats. A blocking foul called on Grayson Sims. That's his first and the team's second. It was on the floor, so they're going to inbound it on the baseline. Wilkins over there on that far side. Is it to Emswiller, the 6'7" junior. Back to him on the block. Goes up strong, off the glass and in. He's got all 4 of their points, 4-0. Now blocking foul called as Danye taking it to the basket. He's going to get to shoot 2.
That might have been a makeup call right there.
I thought he was shooting. They're going to give it to him on the floor. That foul is on Braden Thomas, number 25, sophomore. Inbounds pass comes to Trey in the corner. Leave it up top for Marcus Jackson. Trey left alone from the corner. 3-pointer. Russell's first points of the game. Cyclones within a point. They throw it. It goes off the backboard straight to Emswiller. And it's blocked from behind. Is that Trey Allen? He got the block from behind. In the front court, Grayson Sims, 3-pointer won't go. There's Danye with the follow. Danye May, and the Cyclones lead it by a point. 3-pointer filled up there by Wilkins. Watson Chapel takes the lead back. That's a 2-pointer is what they called that, 6-5. Fast and furious here. Emswiller trying to save it in bounds, but he does. Straight to Danye May. Bounce pass ahead to Marcus. His shot blocked. Watson Chapel on the move. They got numbers, a 3-on-2. Layup, no good. The follow will go by Christopher Fountain and a timeout called by Coach Kyle Pennington. The Cyclones trail it by a score of 8-5. It all started with that block shot of the layup. Russell looked like they were going to get an easy layup. And Marcus's shot was blocked. Went back the other way. Coach Pennington calling for a timeout. At the beginning of the timeout, Cyclone's going to come in with Trent Stokes, number 23, a 6'4" junior. And I think Victor Purifoy also checked in. He's a 6-foot junior, number 22. I know Stokes is in. Russell trailing 8-5. Purifoy in, and also number 20, Caleb Carter, a 6'1" sophomore, is in. Caleb was instrumental in the JV team winning today. He's part of that third quarter when Russell came back to take the lead. The JV team won 58-54. Caleb open from the corner, 3-pointer. He didn't get cold during that girls' game, did he? Filled that one up. We're all tied at 8. Foul called on the Cyclones. This is going to hurt Russell. It's going to be called this tightly. Russell's going to have to adjust here. That's the first foul on Danye. Russell struggled against Bentonville coming back because they were playing in so much foul trouble. Straight back to Wilkins. He's going to take it baseline. Layup, good. You know, sometimes if they make a move on you, you may be forced just to let them go because you don't want to pick up that foul. 10-8 our score. Watson Chapel leading. Trey Allen, his second 3 of the game, and he gives Russellville the lead back at 11-10. And the layup the other side. Follow is good by Emswiller, and he drew the foul. Foul is on Trey Allen, his second.
Trey's just going to have to stay away from him. They've got a target on his back.
They do, and he's going to have to sit down for a little bit with 2 fouls. He checks out. Grayson Sims back in for him. Free throw, no good. May with the rebound. Danye racing up the floor. Caleb faking the 3. Nice dish inside to Stokes, off the glass and in. Great feed there by Caleb Carter. Cyclones lead at 13-12. This is Wilkins. No-look pass goes off the hands of Emsweller. Russellville on the break. Danye May, crossover, layup good. Hey, remember that play right there. He came in from the left side. You can't block that shot if you dribble over to the right side. Smart play by Danye May. Russellville leads it by 3, 15-12. Danye's basketball IQ is just off the charts. Pull up 15-footer, rolls out. Emsweller with the rebound, put it up and in. No, they say on the floor. We're going to get a foul called on Russellville. And you saw there that Trent Stokes let him go because he didn't want to foul for the and one, but they got the foul called on. Luckily, it was on the floor. Savion Brock checking back in, replacing Stokes. Danye May will check out. Trey Allen in for him. This is Keyshawn Brown, a 5'8 sophomore. Double team, gets the pass off. Brown way up near the half-court circle. Cyclones leading it 15-12. 3 minutes, 19 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. Emsweller without a dribble. Back to Brown at the top. Double team, he'll try left side. Step back, 18-footer, a little short on that one. Allen with the rebound. Here comes Trey up the floor for Russellville. Purifoy in the corner, dribble out to the wing. Cyclones leading it by 3 here with 2:48 left. This will be on number 10, Hampton Hall. That's his second. He will check out with no points. Cameron Wilkins, number 0, will check back in. We'll have a timeout called by Watson Chapel. Russell leading 15-12 here with 2:46 left to play here in the first quarter. Russell with 15 points and 3 threes. 2 by Trey Allen and 1 by Caleb Carter. Caleb's first 3 is a Cyclone in varsity action. Told you that the JV team won 58-54. The girls won easily 56-28, led by 2 at the end of the first quarter, opened it up to double digits in the second quarter, led by 12 at halftime. It never got closer than that. Cyclones will have the basketball here with a 3-point lead. This game starting early because they canceled the JV girls game, and so the girls game started about 5:40. That's why the early start time on this one. Danye May dishes it inside to Savion, lost the handle on it, it's tipped out of bounds by Watson Chapel.
Yeah, I don't think Brock knew that pass was coming to him.
I tell you, when Danye drives, you got to be ready. You don't know where the basketball's going. He can dish it from any angle. Trey Allen at the right elbow. In the lane, kicks it back out. Grayson Sims faking the 3. Back out to Trey Allen. He's knocked down 2 from there, but passes on this one. Savion Brock inside. Nice little move with the left hand. Missed the shot, but drew the foul. That's going to be on Antoine Emsweller. That's his first.
Well, it'd be nice to get 2 or 3 on him.
I was thinking the same thing.
Get him out of there.
They called the foul on number 4. Yeah, the number 4 Emsweller. And is a 6'7 junior. That's going to put Savion at the free throw line to shoot 2. The first one rolls off the iron. Savion coming into the game a 63% free throw shooter. Hit 1 of 2. 4-point lead for the Cyclones, their largest lead of the game. 2:16 left to play, first quarter. So this right side is Thomas. Pull up from 15, rolls off the iron. Danye May in transition. He's just going to open it up for somebody. Caleb Carter. Boy, saved in bounds nicely by Grayson Sims. Three-pointer. This one no good. There's Caleb Carter with the rebound. Trey Allen in the corner. Started his drive. They backed off. Danye missed the three. Here come the Wildcats. 3-on-2. Get a foul called on Russellville.
Is that on Allen?
Yeah, he was given ground. He's been whistled for his third.
3 fouls in the first quarter.
He was given ground. I don't think there was a lot of contact there, and that one's a little tough. I don't think he initiated any of the contact there, and so he's probably not going to see him till the second half now. Brown missed the first one. Marcus Thompson checks in, replacing Trey. Second free throw is good. Russell's lead is 3. Savion on the baseline. Finds the cutter. Great pass from Savion to Danye May, who's got 6 points.
And May did a good job faking out his defensive man.
There's Danye with the steal. Russell leads it by 5. Danye lost the handle on it. I don't know if I think it was a pass, just got intercepted. On the other direction, here's the layup. Fountain gets a layup. Danye seeing wide open underneath with Savion. His first field goal of the game. He's got 3, an up and down pace. Both teams love to play this. Russell leads at 20-15. Fountain with the drive. Finger roll, no good. Charge taken. Grayson Sims. Well, it's the second one he's tried to take. First one he actually got whistled. He's going to check out. Stokes in for him. And also in the game for the first time, number 0, 5'10" senior Michael Jones. Savion checks out. Grayson Sims taking that charge. Russell with a 5-point lead. 35 seconds left to play here in the first quarter. This is Stokes on the baseline. Tried to go to May. It was tipped out of bounds. With 27.6 left in the first quarter. Russell leads it by 5. Michael Jones will be the trigger man. And Jones has it on that left wing. There's Danye. They made the switch behind the back door, trying to shake his man. Gets to Caleb, 13 seconds to shoot. Danye backing it back out. We're at 9 seconds, 8, 7 seconds, 6, 5, 4 seconds, 3, 2. Caleb, 1 second. And get it off in time. Danye May sinks it on the buzzer. Danye May with his first 3 of the game comes at a perfect time. Sinking it on the buzzer, and the Cyclones lead it here 23-15 at the end of the first quarter. Cyclones lead it by 8 at the end of the first quarter. Emswiller for Watson Chapel with 6 points. Danye May leading the way for Russell with 9. Trey Allen on the bench with 6 points but 3 fouls.
You know, it felt like they just had a target. That Trey Allen had a target on his back. The officials were watching him very closely.
Only one that I think they're really aggravated about is that last one. Looked like he was giving ground, trying to say, I'm not going to foul. And you could tell they were taking it right at Trey, trying to pick up that third foul, and they did. So very, very doubtful that we'll see him in the second quarter. Russell, they've adjusted the score 23-17. I don't know if that's what their score was or not, but I'm going to have to check on that because they had 23-15. That's what we thought it was, but The scoreboard's been kind of quirky tonight anyway. We only have 15, so I don't know. I don't know where their 17th point came in, so we'll have to keep an eye on that. Once again, we think it's 23-15. The scoreboard shows 23-17 as we start here the second quarter. No look pass over there. Three-pointer on the way is good by Cameron Wilkins. And now they show 23-20. Again, we feel like it's 23-18, and now whistle going the other direction. We got a foul called on Russellville. This is on Danye May, his second. Purifoy will check in replacing Jones.
Official timeout. He's going to overcheck the, I don't know if he's checking the score or what.
Well, Russell, I'm looking at Russellville, who's keeping their score book. No, they were asking about the foul. I'm checking to see if they're going to, usually that's why you keep a scorebook, because you want to make sure. But I have them for 20 points. I'm sorry, for 18 points. They have them for 20. And they added one to a bucket between the first and second quarter. It was 23-15 at the end of the first quarter. Good block out by Grayson Sims, drawing the foul there.
That's 2 on Sims. Oh, no.
He drew the foul.
He drew the foul, yeah, that's right.
That's on Fountain, his second. Purifoy. Well, let's foul this away because they've given Watson Chapel 2 points that they should not have. We don't believe they should have gotten. There's Marcus. Three-pointer from the corner. Marcus Jackson. Well, when I say the score, I'm going to start saying what's on the scoreboard. But just know that we'll have to check that out. 26-20. So we'll go with what they have until they adjust. This is Brown. He gives it up underneath. Nice pass underneath to Fountain. He's got 6. 26-22.
Yeah, was able to get in behind our defense for an easy shot.
Purifoy at the top of the key. They're closely guarding May even without the basketball. He has it though on the left side there. Jackson gives to Stokes on the baseline. Back out to Purifoy. 5:50 left to play here in the first half. Russell's lead is 4. Purifoy at the top. He'll launch the three. This one won't go. May trying to get the rebound coming over from that other side. Couldn't get it. Traveling. Yep.
Yeah.
Number 24. Which we don't have a name for Watson Chapel. Whistled for the travel.
That's an easy call.
I keep counting my points for Watson Chapel, and I have them at 20. So scoreboard shows 22. Again, it was 23-15 at the end of the first quarter. Between the quarters, they added 2 points to Watson Chapel, so it was either a mistake or a correction. Well, how about that? That proves me wrong. Trey Allen is in the game and just got the layup with 3 fouls here in the second quarter. They pretty much just got to tell him, don't play defense. Don't pick up that foul. 28-22. Cyclones lead it by 6. They throw it in the backcourt. They sure did. They sure did. (28-22) our score. The Cyclones leading it. Tyler Dixon, number 2, 6-foot senior in the game for the first time for Watson Chapel. That's Trey Allen. 3 fouls. Jump shot from there. Rims out. Wilkins with the rebound. In transition. Emswiller, the 6'7 junior, feeds it out. Wilkins with the drive. Got the layup. He's got 9 points. Russell's lead is down to 4. And we have a charge called on Donye May. That'll be number 3 on him. May and Allen each with 3 fouls. May will check out. Purifoy back in for him. Scoreboard shows 28-24. And I don't think anybody from Russellville, I think maybe if they have somebody on that far side keeping the book, I think maybe they're only keeping points for Russellville because they haven't alerted. I'm pretty sure I didn't miss one. So I'm going to be concerned about that for a while. Maybe I should just drop it and figure out it's going to have to get figured out. Emsweller, he has 8. It's a 2-point game.
He stayed about 10 seconds in that lane. They should have got the ball to him. Staying in there that long.
We saw a 3-second violation called against the Lady Cyclones. Here's Jackson, 3-pointer won't go. They can tie it with a 2 or take a lead with a 3. And they throw it too tall for Emsweller. And now Coach Pennington wants to take a timeout. 3:36 left to play in the first half. Russell lead is 28-26. Russell in a little bit of foul trouble here with May with 3, Allen with 3. Cyclones lead it by 2 here with 3:36 left to play in the first half. Russell just using their second timeout there. On the floor for Russellville is Jackson, Sims, Purifoy, Brock, and Trey Allen. Gagne had just picked up his 3rd. They'll probably turn Russell into more of a jump shooting team. Can't drive as much because you can't risk it. Trey Allen, they tried to draw a charge on that one. They're not good an actor. And there's a 3-pointer by Marcus Jackson, his second 3 of the game. You could tell that they have targeted May and Allen because they're trying to draw charges on them, trying to get that foul called on them. And Donye, why not? I mean, he had 9 points in that first quarter for Russellville. And Trey averaging 18 a game for the Cyclones. Double teamed in the corner to get the pass away. Whistle foul called on Savion. There's just not a lot you can do there. Hampton Hall gets his first bucket, and now Savion with 2. 2:46 left to play here in the first half. The scoreboard shows 31-28, which is more what we set it at. I wonder if they've corrected it. Free throw no good. Russell just lost the handle on it. Another foul called on Russellville. This will be on Marcus Jackson. 8 fouls called on Cyclone. 9 fouls called on Cyclone. Sorry about that. And that will send Emsweller to the free throw line. He's 2 of 3 in this game. Make it 3 of 4. He's got 9 points. We have 27 points. They have 29. Boy, I hope this doesn't comes down to a 2-point game. Second free throw is good. It's a 1-point game. 2:43 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones lead at 31-30. And carry is the call. everything going against Russellville now, and the lead is dwindled down to 1. They led by as many as 8. Watson Chapel cut it to 6 between the first and second quarter. Getting a phantom 2 points. There's a 3-point try by Dixon. Missed it. Wildcats with the rebound, going back up with it. Strong. Fountain, he has 8 points. If you're Russellville, you can't do much. You don't want to pick up a foul. So many guys in foul trouble. You just, once they get the rebound, you just stand there. You don't want to risk it. It's Watson Chapel with a 32-31 lead. Jackson, little fadeaway. Traveling is the call.
And I can't believe Russell's getting called on these little. And Watson Chapel is not making any mistakes. It's hard for me to believe.
Yeah. I don't know about to have to go back and look and see if he moved his pivot foot there. Russell trails by a point. Ball deflected. He got it back, lobbing it inside. Tipped away, last touch by Russellville. Minute 42 left to play in the first half. Tried to go the open 3 in the corner by Thomas. They threw it at his feet. 1:30 left to play the first half. This is Wilkins way out near half court. Here's Willer at the high post. Posting up low. Turn around, no good, and rebound Danye May.
Man, get him off
yeah, they were grabbing Trey Allen. Woke up the Russellville fans a little bit. No call, but Russellville has it. Minute 5 left to play here in the first half. Cyclones trailing by 1. Here's Allen. Shot blocked from behind. In the front court. Breakaway layup, missed it. And a follow layup there by Emsweller. He's got 12. Cyclones trail by 3. Kanye May, little stop and go, shaking his man, creating some space. Stokes on the baseline. 30 seconds left to play first half. $18 seconds left. Too far away to start the 5-second count, says the official. We'll hand it off to Allen. 11 seconds. 6 to shoot. Double team. Gets it off. 4 seconds. 3 seconds. Sims. Double clutch in the air. Follow up. No good. We've come to the end of the first half with our score. Watson Chapel 34. The Cyclones 31. In that first half for Russellville, they were led by Danye May, who had 9 points, all of them coming in the first quarter. 8 points for Trey Allen, 6 points for Marcus Jackson, 3 points for Caleb Carter and Savion Brock, and 2 points for Trent Stokes. Cyclones, though, the fouls and the phantom 2-point basket has been the story so far. Cyclones 3 fouls on Danye May, 3 fouls on Trey Allen, 2 on Savion Brock. Ain't no problem. And once again, not to belabor the point, but I really feel like here in a second I might go down there and check this out. But Russellville led at the end of the first quarter 23-15. At the start of the second quarter, they had added 2 points to Watson Chapel. Our record showed that the score was correct, so we need to go down there and check it one way or the other. Because with that 2 points, Watson Chapel has a 3-point lead. Emsweller for Watson Chapel, a 6'7" junior, 12 points in that first half. 6 in the first quarter, 6 in the second quarter, and 9 points for Cameron Wilkins. The Cyclones, the lead is 3. We'll take a quick break, come back, talk about halftime right after this. Well, your thoughts of the first half, and I'll tell you what I found out.
Well, again, Russell's having to back off on their defense because we're getting calls on some, which I know some of the fouls are good calls, but there's some that are just a couple of them a little questionable. But two of our players, May and Allen, both with 3 fouls, it kind of hampers our defense a little.
Well, and quickly say this because we're going to restart the second half. They've messed up on the official scorebook. I'm just going to go ahead and say that. And I'll tell you how I know. But Russell should only be down by 1. They're down by 3. Now, the scorebook says that it's this, and that's what we got to go with. However, he's got points from Watson Chapel's players that didn't even get in the game. And then their big kid, he only has him for 8 points, which we have him for 12. I mean, there's scores all over the place, to be honest with you. So Russell going to have to battle that because if it's brought to their attention, they're going to go with the official book, and that's the part that's messed up. So, anyway, that's what we went down there and found. Followed there by Savion. And what's funny about it is Watson Chapel's home book has the same thing that we have. They have it as what should be 33-32 Russellville right now, but it's the official book that's the only one that's got 34-33. So, counting us, there's 3 books that have a score all the same, but the official books kept it like that. So if this ends up being a 2-point game, you could probably – that's a great block by Savion there. So hopefully it doesn't end up being a 2-point game. Trey Allen faking the 3. Marcus thinking about it. Gagne May, he's left open. 3-pointer. Gagne with 12. He's got his 6th 3-pointer on the season. And we'll just keep saying the official score board, even though we're not sure of that. 36-34, the Cyclones lead it. Ball was out of bounds. It belongs to Cyclones. Yeah, us being a book, the Watson Chapel book, they have a second scoreboard guy down there, and we all had it the same. And we had their 6'7" kid with 12 points. He only had him for 8. I know he's got double figures. Trey Allen can't get that one to go. Emswiller with the rebound. Cyclones lead is 2. Now it's 0. We're all tied.
So they got Watson Chapel players scoring that didn't even get into the game.
But they've got less points for other guys. I'm telling you, it's a
wow.
Yeah, there's points all over the place, and what I'm saying, they shortchanged some of their guys and gave it to guys that didn't get in the game. So missed 3 there. We're all tied at 36 though. After all that, we just got back up there in time. The 2-point lead for Watson Chapel, 38-36, 5:15 left to play here in the third quarter. Allen got to be careful with 3 fouls. They have him on the scoreboard with 2.
Oh, got fouled.
Missed a shot there, and there, Grayson Sims, right place, right time, needs some help. Traveled.
I think he got pushed a little bit too.
I think he said that to the officials, said I got pushed a little bit, but he needed some help and nobody was down. They didn't realize that Grayson had gotten the ball back. Carter in the game for Sims. 5:02 left to play in the third quarter. Cyclones trail by 2, 38-36.
Now their player gets pushed, and we get a foul. Our player gets pushed, there's no foul.
That's going to be on, now this is a question. It's on Trey Allen, and we have him now for 4. They're flashing 3, so unless they change one of the fouls, we're confused. I can tell you that the Cyclones were confused and never got an answer on how many fouls he has. So we're hoping that it's 3. The scoreboard's showing 3. And on the follow there, we get a foul called on the Cyclones. Count the basket on that one. This one's going to be on number 23, Trent Stokes. That's his second. Trey Allen will check out of the game. In for him will be Victor Purifoy. Hampton Hall, this will be his second attempt at a 3-point play. Missed the first one, missed this one. 40-36 our score. Maybe I should just start reporting the score and forget about all the other stuff. Cyclones travel with a basketball. We have a timeout called by Coach Pennington. He's got 2 left. Cyclones trailing 40-36 with 4:37 left to play in the third quarter. We're talking to some of the Cyclone fans about that, about the point situation. They noticed it too. Foul called on Russell there. That's going to be on number 5. Marcus Jackson will be his second, we believe.
Again, the outside official makes that call of a foul underneath the basket. I just don't understand that.
First free throw by Emswiller is no good. Emswiller with 12 points. He's the one that they only had for 8. He had 12. He had 6 in the first quarter, 6 in the second quarter. Misses the first free throw. Hits the second. That was his 4th trip to the free throw line tonight. It's a 5-point lead for Watson Chapel. Cyclones led by as many as 8 in this game. Danye May kicks it out to Carter. 4:06 left to play here in the third. There's Purifoy on the right wing. Thought about it. Marcus with a couple of threes. He has it off Carter. Needs some help. Floats that up top. Got to be chased down. It's going to be chased down by the wrong team. Emswiller catches it. Pump fake. The shot up and rolls in. Count the basket. Drew the foul. Foul will be called on Caleb Carter. Makes it 43-36. And they've just posted the foul on Stokes, but we thought it was on Carter, so we'll have to change that and go with what they say. 43-36. 3:35 left to play here in the third quarter. Cyclones have not gotten really into a good offensive flow this quarter. That's what they need. They need something to go their way. Like to get a little bit transition going, but they have to play a little careful because of being in the foul trouble. Missed three, there's Savion. And a blocking foul is called. Wave off the basket. That foul called on Braden Thomas. I think it was his second. I think they have two also. Russell going to inbound it on the right baseline. Substitutions coming in for Watson Chapel. This is Brown and Dixon. Lady Cyclones winning easily earlier tonight, 56-28, to run their record to 4-2 on the season. Danye May had it knocked from his hands. Got it back. What a move by Danye.
Yeah, went right around a big man.
Yeah, he's got 14 points. Russell needed that. Stops the run there by Watson Chapel. 43-38, Cyclones trailing. 2:50 left to play here in the third. Now set a screen. Russell makes the switch. Oh, he got a whistle and a foul. Forget the shot. Emsweller got Danye May in the face. I just happened to be watching that. And I don't think it was intentional, but he hit him, slapped him, hit him right around the face there, trying to do the little pick and roll. And so that foul called on Emsweller. Wave off the three-pointer. And now we have a whistle going the other direction. This will be on Savion Brock with an illegal screen. That's number 3 on Savion. Russell returning the favor there. 43-38. Cyclones trailing by 5. 2.5 to go here in the third. There's Brown dribbling to the right wing. Three-pointer from the top of the key. This one no good. Savion tips it. They're going to let it go out of bounds. It'll belong to Russellville. Another official going to come on in, and he's going to overrule the other official and give it to Watson Chapel. 2:12 left to play here in the third quarter. Coach Pennington just got warned for being out of the box. And Ryan Court got warned for being out of the box in the girls' game. So make it a 2 for 2 there. Cyclones trailing by 5. 43-38, 1:55 left to play here in the third quarter. Going inside to Savion. Travel's going to be the call. Floater in the lane. Blocking foul is going to be called on Russell. Count the basket. That foul will be called on, I believe, Caleb Carter. If so, that'll be his first. We had him for one earlier. They had moved that foul over to Trent Stokes, and that'll be on Into with the basket. And he's going to free throw line. 45-38 with 1:34 left to play. And here in the third quarter. Free throw is good. (46-38), 8-point lead for the Wildcats. Caleb Carter, three-pointer. This one no good. Wildcats saving it inbounds. Going to push it up the floor. It's a 3-on-3. Goes through the hands of number 10, Hampton Hall. Russell only trailing by 8. Really nothing going their way in this quarter. Carter wasn't expecting it. He got it off to May. Danye with a drive. Count the basket. No, wave off the basket.
What?
Come on. They wave off the basket. And going to cover foul on Wilkins. He waved off the basket as soon as Danye made it, and they're going to say on the floor.
Whew. No, he wasn't
Right,
even close to him on the floor.
That's the first foul on Wilkins. Inbounds pass comes to Sims. Three-pointer on the way. Grayson Sims. Well, you take off the points for Danye, and Grayson Sims gets the three-pointer.
Look where their coach
Russellville.
is. He's out on the court. No warning.
Yeah, that's one of the things. If you're official and you give a guy for warning for being out of the box, you better watch it because you need because it's almost like a 3-second lane violation. Once you call it, the other team's going to be looking for it too. They're going to play for one shot here with 24 seconds left to play in the third quarter. Cyclones trailing by 5. Russell going to let them hold it for a little while. 13 seconds now. And this is Wilkins. Dribbles over to the right side with 8 seconds to shoot. Drives in the lane. Little finger roll is good for Wilkins. 4 seconds, 3 seconds. Danye May is going to pull up from 15. Doesn't get it to go. Cyclones trailing 48-41 after 3 quarters of play. We'll take a break. You know, if you can't say anything nice, so let's just.
I know a lot of
trails by
times
7. Yeah, because I don't want to. I mean, because otherwise we'll be accused of being a homer, which is fine because that's what we are. But
no, I'm not going to say anything about home cooking or nothing like that. I'm not going to say that. I would like to know when the officials graduated from Watson.
Well, I don't think it's anything like that. I still go back to the scorebook. The scorebook had players on it weren't in the game and they had wrong scores, so it wasn't just one mistake. It seemed like there was a lot. So what could you do? Russellville gets a turnover here on the steal. Danye faking a 3. Trey Allen back in game. He did not play in that third quarter. Nice little move there by Savion. He's got 7. Cyclones within 5. Russell got to get something going offensively. Maybe that'll help. Trailing by 5 here with 7:06 left to play in the ball game. Brown with it left side. He needs some help without a dribble. Cross-court pass. They do get it away. Out of control a little bit on that shot by Dixon. Russellville wants to push it up the floor a little bit. There's Trey Allen. He's going to be fouled. This will be on number 2, Tyler Dixon. His first. The 4th team foul on Watson Chapel. So Russ will inbound it out on the right in front of their bench over on that far side. They've pushed up the visitors' bleachers to space out the benches because of COVID. And now we have a timeout called by Watson Chapel. 6:44 left to play here in the ball game. Russellville trails by 5, 48-43. Cyclones will be back in action on Friday night as they host Conway at Cyclone Arena. It'll be boys only. JV boys at 6, and the varsity boys will follow. The girls will be in action a week from tonight as they travel to Springdale for JV girls and girls action. Then both teams, again, won't play together until a week from Friday at Cyclone Arena when they host Fayetteville. Watson Chapel taking this time out. It'll be Russellville basketball after the foul called on Tyler Dixon. Cyclones trailing by 5. And Grayson Sims, Donye May, Savion Brock, Trey Allen, and Caleb Carter in the game for Russellville. And now we have a whistle foul call.
Should be on number 4, and it is.
Arnie Murray, the official, signaled throat because he got hit in the throat. That's number 3 on Emsweller, but no shooting foul, just the 15th foul called on Wildcats. Grayson Sims drive to the basket, draws a little bit of contact, no foul call, but the follow by Savion is good. He's
good
got
offensive rebound by Brock.
He's got 9 points. Cyclones within 3. Wilkins on the right wing on that far side. Now whistle away from the basketball. Trey Allen just drew a foul as he got pushed by Antoine Emsweller. He's got 4. Big guy's got 15 points. They have him listed for 13, but don't get me started on that. 3-point basketball game. Cyclones trailing 48-45. Savion Brock down at his feet, but able to corral that one. Donye starting his drive. Nice little spin move. Jump stop in the lane. Count the basket, and he drew the foul. Cameron Wilkins. And Cyclones within a point. And you know how many times you look back, somebody misses an extra point, it ends up being a difference in a ball game. The scorekeeper had 2 points that nobody else had, and when I say nobody else, there's 4 people that we know of that met down there at the scorer's table. 3 of us had the score one way, except the official guy, and he had 2 more points for Watson Chaplin, so we believe that might be, hopefully that's not going to be a difference in the game, but right now it's a tie game, according to the official scorekeeper at 48. Donye May, how about that 3-point play? He's knocked down a 3 and a 3-point play. He's got 17 points tonight for the Cyclones. And we're all tied at 48. 5:44 left to go in the basketball game. Wilkins on the far side. I'll swing it around left side. Savion Brock altering that shot. Missed the shot. Carter with the rebound. Here comes Trey Allen in the front court. Spins away from trouble. Cross-court pass to Donye in the corner. 3-pointer Grayson Sims won't go. Long rebound. Donye feeds it underneath. Wide open was Caleb Carter. Carter with the basket. What a great find by Donye May. There's no way Donye's got one set of eyeballs. He's got them all around his head. He knows where everybody is at all times. I tell you, that guy's amazing. There's a floater in the lane, no good. Watson Chapel fighting over the rebound. Now there's a loose ball underneath, and Russellville calling timeout. Trey Allen got the rebound and called timeout. Heads up play by Trey Allen. Cyclones lead it by 2 with 4:55 left. Trey Allen, 2 Wildcats were fighting over that. Trey Allen grabbed it, called timeout. Russellville only has 1 timeout after this, and Watson Chapel with 3. Cyclones trailed by 8, and they've come back to take a 2-point lead.
Well, it's just good hustle and getting offensive rebounds, but we're working the ball good on the inside. A lot of passes to the open man on the inside, and that's what's got us back in this game.
That long rebound that went straight to Donye, and I promise you, the way he threw that ball, he knew exactly what he was going to do before he even had the basketball. As soon as he caught it, he jumped up, caught it, and fired it down, and when Carter was wide open. Russellville leads it 50-48. May have the basketball after Trey Allen grabbing the basketball and calling timeout. Again, Russellville, only 1 timeout left. That's significant. I mean, look, that was a good timeout by Trey, but it's significant because you want to hang on to that timeout till the final minute because you never know when you might need it. especially if you're behind by a couple possessions and you need to stop the clock. May going to bring it in the front court for Russellville. Cyclones lead at 50-48. Savion in the corner, starting his drive, and now a charge going to be taken by number 10, Hampton Hall, and that's number 4 on Savion. Well, they have been schooled into taking charges and pretending, pretending is the wrong word. What word am I looking for? Emphasizing the fact that they're taking a charge, because a few times they've not been enough contact, but they've been looking like they're taking charges. That one, he screamed out. I'm not saying there wasn't contact, but there was as much contact to put Hall on the floor, but
Brock has 4 fouls right now.
Yeah, it worked, and Savion's got 4. Jump stop in the lane, little floater is good. And we're all tied at 50. And Grayson Sims catching the pass from Allen in the front court. He'll take over the point. 4:15 left. Savion in the corner. Spin move. Lost the handle going up. Watson Chapel has it. Pass tipped by May, but the Wildcats keep it. And now a charge is going to be taken by Grayson Sims. A second charge taken. This one's going to go against Hampton Hall, his third. 4:01 left to play here in the basketball game. We're all tied at 50.
Good heads up by Sims to get in front of him and get position.
They don't have a towel out there. They're taking care of it themselves, the sweat on the floor. Trey Allen faking the 3. They're giving him some ground. They're trying to take charge anytime the Russell drives, no matter who it is. Here's May from the corner, rallying in a 3. Danye with 20 points tonight. Russell's lead is 3. Floater in the lane is good there by Wilkins. Russell maintains a 1-point lead, though. 3:23 left, 53-52. Gave up the 2-pointer, but thanks to May, we have a 1-point lead. Brock in the corner. May open at the top, saved in bounds, and the Wildcats have it. Pushing up the floor, pass intercepted by Trey Allen. He's got numbers if he wants it. In the corner, Danye faking the 3. Cross-court pass to Sims. He shoots from the corner, knocks it down! Grayson Sims, his second 3 of the game, both coming here in the fourth quarter, and Russell leads by 4. 56-52, 2:42 left to go in the basketball game. Long 3 try, this one off the mark. Rebound on the backside there by Dixon on his drive. Whistle, foul, charge. Taken by Trey Allen. He lays on his back and pumps his fist. That foul on Tyler Dixon, his second. No 1-and-1 there. Russell inbounded it, but they had the Wildcats had subbed a man out, didn't have a guy out yet, so that's why they have to do it over. 2:33 left to go in the game. Cyclones lead it by 4. Here's Allen. Step back, thought about a 3, and I'm going to call a carry. That's the second carry called on Trey Allen tonight.
Well, just like in football, we got to protect the ball when we bring it down.
Got the runner. Wilkins got the runner there. He's got 15. It's a 2-point game. 56-54. Cyclones lead it. Minute 58 left to go in the basketball game. Allen, spin move in the lane. Kisses one off the glass. Trey with 10. Russell back up by 2 possessions. And Trey trying to get a steal down there, and let's see, a jump ball called. It'll belong to the Cyclones. Great hustle by Trey, not fouling, grabbing the basketball. Minute 40 left to play. Russell leads it 58-54. Their coach is working the ref over on that far side a little bit. May gives it off to Sims. They reverse it around. Allen open, but smart play. You're up by 4. Why?
Yeah.
Why take it? Because you're up by 2 possessions here. Minute 20 left. Work the basketball around. There's no shot clock, and you're up 2 scores. Danye May starting this drive. Feeds it down low to Carter.
Got to
Ball
get out
tipped,
of there.
and Trey Allen, right man on the spot. Dumps it now to Savion. Russell working the time. Nothing wrong with that. 58 seconds. And now we have a foul call. Good job by the Cyclones there. Probably could have shot it, but you did a smart thing. You never know. Keeping possession, and now Danye going to the free throw line to shoot 2 shots as they're in the double bonus. Free throw good. Came into the game a 60% free throw shooter. He's got 21 points tonight. Make it 22 points. He scored all his points in the first and the fourth quarter. Fourth quarter is where you need him most, and that's where he's doing his most damage with 13 in the fourth quarter. 3-point try. Did they call it a 3? Yes, they did. Wilkins knocking down a 3, and Watson Chapel calling a timeout. That makes it a 3-point game with 48.7 seconds left. The Cyclones leading at 60-57. Cameron Wilkins, their leading scorer with 18 points, as far as we're concerned.
Yeah. Who knows?
Yeah. Again, the official scorekeeper, he's got points everywhere. And
now, has he played?
Yeah.
Has he come off the bench?
No, yeah. I'll say he doesn't just have one wrong guy at halftime. He had a bunch of different wrong things, and that's why even if 3 of the 4 has it one way, it doesn't matter. The official scorekeeper is the only one that matters, and it was a 2 points given to Watson Chapel that nobody else had. However, right now it doesn't matter. What matters is Russell's up by 3. They have to protect the basketball, and I'm sure Watson Chapel probably going over whom to foul, but they're also talking about trying to steal the basketball until Russell gets into front court. Russell has 1 timeout left. Watson Chapel with 2. Looks like the Wildcats going to come out with a full court press. Allen getting some last-second instructions. Trigger man will be Sims. May, Allen in the back court. In front court is Carter and Savion Brock. Danye May going to be fouled quickly in the backcourt. I'm surprised at that. I know you're wanting to lengthen the game, but I thought maybe they were going to wait for Russellville to get down in the front court before they fouled, because you can get a turnover with a 10-second violation. But they wanted to put Danye on the line, and so as soon as he touched the basketball, less than 2 seconds ran off the clock. Danye going to the free throw line here to shoot 2. Russell's in the double bonus. First free throw, no good. It's okay, just takes 1 made free throw to make a 2-possession game. Marcus Jackson going to check in for the Cyclones, replacing Caleb Carter. Caleb's played a heck of a game tonight. 5 points off the bench for Russellville. Second free throw, good. Okay, needed that. He's got 23. They're going to roll the basketball. It won't start until they touch it. I think that almost could have been a double dribble there. He picked up his dribble, needs some help, gets it off to Dixon. 39 seconds left. Russell lead by 4. Shoots it over Savion, no good. Emsweller with the follow, putting it up and in. He's got 17 points according to us, just 15 according to the scorekeeper, and Watson Chapel taking a timeout. Russell's lead is down to 2 with 31.9 seconds left. And they're trying to figure out, I think all they have is full timeouts. Trying to figure out if it's a full timeout or a 30-second timeout. 31.9 seconds left. The Cyclones lead by 2. They'll have the basketball underneath their own basket.
Free throws become very important right now.
They do.
Got to have them.
Russell's done really well in this fourth quarter. Danye May in the fourth quarter is 4 of 5 from the line. In fact, that's the only free throws they've had in the second half. They shot 1 free throw in the first half. Russell did. It's when they were in a lot of foul trouble themselves and not getting fouls going the other direction. But Danye May with 23 points and 14 of those coming in the fourth quarter. Seems like somebody has been picking it up when needed. Okay, I don't think it was 14 points in the fourth quarter. I'm just now looking at it. I don't think it was all 14 in the fourth quarter. 14 in the second half. How about that? Russell just threw the basketball away. Cyclones just threw the basketball away. And now it's a 2-point game. Now you don't want a 3. I mean, you don't want to give up any points, but definitely not a 3 or a 3-point play. 31.2 seconds left. Cyclones with a turnover. Inbounds pass coming inside. Shot no good. A foul called on Jackson. That's what I was worried about. I was worried about the and one. Fountain going to the free throw line for the first time. So once again, let me say, Danye May, I kept saying the fourth quarter. I meant the second half. He scored 14 points in the second half, not the fourth quarter. Free throw is good. And we're one made free throw away from being tied. Boy, that 2 points looks big now.
It does.
That they have for Watson Chapel that nobody else had. Free throw is no good. No good. Marcus Jackson getting the rebound. And he's going to be fouled in the backcourt. Surprised on that foul. He was double teamed trying to get the ball away. And we'll walk it to the other end. Marcus going to shoot 2 free throws. 26.9 seconds left. Watson Chapel, they're fouling quickly, so what they're doing is they are lengthening the basketball game, but that foul called on Antoine Emsweller, and that's his 5th, so he fouls out. We had with 17. They had him with 15. First free throw is good. Marcus now with 7 points tonight. Watson Chapel with the substitute in. Big one. Big buckets here. Russell's lead is 3. 26 seconds left. 3-point try. This one no good. Allen with the rebound. Just knocked to the floor, and I think he just lost it and he's upset with himself. It'll belong to Watson Chapel with 19.4 seconds left. Cyclones lead at 63-60. A sub coming in for Watson Chapel. They're trying to get Tyler Dixon, the 6-foot senior, in there. And he's in there to be a trigger man. 19.4 seconds left. Dixon looking. Got to go quick. He gets it inside. Shot up no good. The follow is tipped around, and Watson Chapel has it. Pull up a long 2 try, short, and there's Grayson Sims, and he's fouled. We'll walk it to the other end. They had a couple looks at it. Again, if you're just joining us, they gave the scorekeeper had to Watson Chapel with 2 points between the first and second quarter that nobody else has had, so that made it a little tighter. But this will make us breathe easier. A 3-point lead and going to the free throw line is Grayson Sims. Has not been the free throw line tonight. Has 6 points all coming in the fourth quarter. A couple threes for Mr. Sims. He's got 8 made threes on the season. He's a 67% free throw shooter this season. 8 of 12. The delay is Braden Thomas is fouled out of the basketball. Braden Thomas fouled out, so they're taking their time getting a substitute in. That's huge right there. Makes it 2 possession right there with 11.3 seconds left. Now both teams with 1 timeout, so Watson Chapel, if they make a basket, they're going to call timeout, stop the clock. Second free throw big. It's big. 8 points. picked up with 11 seconds.
No fouls.
Yeah, just let them do whatever they want to. Three-pointer, no good. Trey Allen with the rebound, and they're not going to foul. Russell's going to come back from 8 points down in the third quarter to win the game by a score of 65-60. How about that? And made free throws. You know, don't worry about the stats, just make the free throws. And in the fourth quarter, the Cyclones only missed, the second half, they only missed one free throw in the entire second half. And two big free throws by Grayson Sims, two big free throws by Marcus Jackson, 3 of 4 by Danye May, all that down the stretch helped the Cyclones win this game 65-60. I'll give my totals first and then let you give yours. Cyclones were led by Danye May, who had 23 points in the game, 10 points for Trey Allen, the only two players in double figures, 9 points for Savion Brock, 8 points each for Grayson Sims and Marcus Jackson, 5 points for Caleb Carter off the bench, and also off the bench, Trent Stokes had 2. For Watson Chapel, Antoine Emswiller had 17 points in the game, but they were led by Cameron Wilkins, who had 18 points. Cyclones win it by a score of 65-60. Your thoughts?
Well, good shooting by the Russellville Cyclones. They were 10 of 20 from three-point line, and I've got them 10 of 12 from the free throws. But just great shooting, but defense as well. Keep battling those rebounds. Getting those defensive rebounds is what really saved Russellville here toward the end. Never gave up. Even though we were down, even though we were getting some calls on us, getting into foul trouble, we never gave up, kept shooting, kept playing defense. Just a great game by the Cyclones.
Yeah, and I don't want to say like it was the scorekeeper that just wrote down 2 points. There was a lot of mistakes in there. Like once, for instance, their big kid had 17. He only had him for 15. He had a kid with 2 points who should have had 6. It was all over the place, but. I'm going to use a line. I asked if I could use it, but Reverend Tom Scott, who's watching, says we need to close up and get out of there before they start adding more points on the scoreboard. The Cyclones win it by a score of 65-60, and they will move to 3-2 on the season. It'll be a boys' game only on Friday night as they host the team we love to hate, or at least I grew up love hating, is Conway. It'll be a 6 o'clock start for the JV, and the boys will begin right after that. Varsity boys only at Cyclone Arena against Conway. We thank you for joining us. Once again, our scores in the girls' game, though the Lady Cyclones win that one easily 56-28 to improve to 4-2 on the season. The senior boys win it here on a comeback as they win it 65-60 over Watson Chapel to move to 3-2 on the season. For Ann Duval, Mickey Duval, thanks for joining us.